Hey everybody, what's going on? Just a little update on the Ear Saver project. I've been printing for about 4 days, 22 hours a day, staying up pretty late trying to get these out. You might have seen from my other video, I designed some ear savers with some motivational messages on them, and they're basically bands that healthcare workers can use to reduce the strain on their surgical masks. I got 4 printers going at the same time. Had to do a bunch of work on the CR10S to get it back up to snuff. Set up a new Prusa Mini, which is working out really well so far. Got my Ender 3 Pro, which is also printing really well, and then my workhorse, which is the Prusa i3 Mark IIs, so a little bit older, but still got it where it counts. Just a couple of tips for people that want to print these. I've got the link to the models in the show notes of this video. Of course, they're free models. Please download them. Check with your local healthcare providers, whether it's hospitals or long-term care, even like dentists and things like that. Find out who needs them. But don't just show up with them, okay? We've had a couple of calls or emails when, oh, I've got a nurse friend or something that works at a hospital, and then you just slip them a bunch of these. There's sometimes a bit of a protocol involved if they deem that certain items are healthcare items, okay, if they're critical care items. Different hospitals and different governments, depending on where you are, might have requirements in place if they think that this is a healthcare item. So if they think it's like a mask or a respirator or a face shield, some of them have specific things that they're looking for. They need to meet that criteria, and these aren't really like a healthcare item. It's more of like a convenience item. It's not something that you breathe on. It's not something that generally comes in a lot of contact with patients. Again, make sure you don't just talk to like a nurse or a doctor. Make sure that you're actually getting the okay from a hospital administrator that it's okay for the healthcare providers to use these. Also, some hospitals don't want you to use their name. They're very happy to receive these. The response has been overwhelmingly positive to the functionality of them and to the motivational phrases. It's actually really helped out quite a few people. But a lot of them don't want their actual hospital names mentioned. It might be because they have just certain PR or legal guidelines. Maybe they want to be identified by sort of the higher level governing bodies of hospitals, and they may need like sort of legal people or their PR people or social media people to kind of vet the content. So just check with them first and make sure it's cool, right? But the response has been really good with these. I've been kind of going crazy printing these things for the last 4 days, but I've partnered up with my local Star Wars nerds and costuming clubs. So the 501st Legion, Rebel Legion, Saber Guild, Mandalorian Mercs, and the BC Droid Builders have all sort of gotten together, and we're sort of combining our forces, right, in terms of like the printers that we have. A lot of the ones that we've donated to over a half dozen hospitals locally for these ear savers have been printed by myself and other members. So everybody's contributing in their own way. People that don't have printers are offering to drive, pick up supplies, order things. I've had a bunch of these, dropped off by other people printing them so that they can be picked up by other hospitals. So it's been great. So thank you to everybody who has been contributing and helping and supporting us so far. You may have also noticed on my Facebook page and maybe a couple other Facebook pages, we've opened up for donations for these. We're not selling them, okay? These are totally non-profit. We are donating our time. We've donated all the materials and everything that we've used to date to make them. We are opening up the opportunity for people to donate, because quite a few people have offered to donate to cover the cost of the supplies, in particular the filament, right? So filament where we are can be anywhere from $25 to $35 a roll. We've used quite a few rolls of our own stock so far, and we're happy to do that. But again, people are super awesome and super nice with supporting this cause, and so we're taking some donations. We're going to do it in a very, very transparent way, and we'll be posting what we purchased and what we used, just to make sure that we keep everybody up to date. So anyways, that's just a little update of what's been going on. I know this isn't like super exciting, you know, prop costume thing, but this is what we can do right now to help, and this is what I can do right now to help. So thanks for your support. Thank you for you know, all the likes and comments and stuff like that, and please feel free to share these videos, share the models. I'd love for people, you know, around the world to be able to start making these and using them, right? So just make sure you check with your hospital first, and thanks very much. May the force be with you.